Yeah, yo, sometimes you gotta go to war for what you believe in. Sometimes you gotta go to war for what it is that you want, what you see that's right. I'm about to go to war, but lyrically. War cry, baby. Yeah. Hey yo, war cries echoes in the background. That's the sound of soldiers getting ripped up and tore down. Lyrically dismantle metaphors and manhandle. Marauder with Welcome back to another edition of Impose My Will podcast. I'm your host, Ramone. With me, my other host is Joe. How you doing today, my bro?
Man, we feeling marvelous over here. Feeling good, man.
Absolutely, man. Happy holidays to you, Joe, and
Yes, sir.
all of
Same to you.
our yes, sir. All of our subscribers and people who tune in. We appreciate y'all, man. Hey, end of the year, big things to come next year, especially in February. February is going to be beautiful, so I can't
Loaded.
wait. Can't wait, man. Hopefully I see everybody back again next year, man, and we go and we do it bigger and larger and just really get busy, man. So let's talk about um, Tyson Fury, um, Oleksandr Usyk too. So just so people know, we actually did a video for that for the post fight. We did a post fight video, but
Mm-hmm.
I had a computer issue, and once I went to go upload it, watched it back, it
That's
looked
a
like
pre-fight
we were
video.
pre-fight. I'm sorry, what did I say? Post. I'm sorry,
Yeah, you
pre-fight video.
said
Sorry about
post-fight,
that. Sorry
pre-fight
about that.
video.
Pre-fight
Mm-hmm.
video, and but for whatever reason, the computer issue I had basically just had Joe looked like he was talking to himself. You didn't see me in it, so we never got the opportunity to upload that one. And it was a pretty good video too. So
Right.
this is the follow up to the fight and to that. So Joe, I know we kind of talked and both of us said that we didn't necessarily get to see it in its entirety yet, but we caught parts. We know what happened. We know
Mm-hmm.
the outcome. From what you saw, give me your synopsis of it. Give me your breakdown of what you were able to catch.
Um, Pretty much with this one, I seen Fury pushing. Like I think
Yeah.
he went in with the game plan to actually like push forward,
Yep.
which he tends to fight better doing that. So when the first couple of fights, you see him, pushing, but it wasn't like heavy exchange between the both of them throughout the
Right.
fight from most of what I saw.
Right.
Um, and a lot of it too. Usyk was, saying blocking a lot of the shots. Like I didn't really see a lot of heavy
Yeah.
clean punches from Fury, even though
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people, it was a big argument between like, hey, the Usyk won, Fury got robbed.
Right.
But seeing from what I saw, man,
Yeah.
it was the right call. I feel like Usyk won majority of the rounds as far as punches and stuff goes. It got a lot more cleaner hits off.
Mm.
Um, and it went the distance. Like honestly, when I was what I was watching, I was kind of getting bored with, to be honest with you. So it's
Same here.
like I'm kind of glad that Usyk
Yeah.
won and it went the way it is. So
Yeah.
now they can just move on because I think that well is kind of ran dry now. You know what I
For sure. I
mean?
definitely agree with what you just said there as far as kind of being bored with the fight. To me, it was a good fight. It was a good boxing
Mm-hmm.
match, but it wasn't anything extraordinary, in my opinion. But it was good, solid boxing. So when I was watching it, I was working for the first half of the fight, and so when I was trying to go in and out of watching it, it was choppy and all that different stuff. But I did hear the audio. I got home at the seventh round. So yeah, my string was choppy, but I heard a decent amount of the audio. And in the audio, you repeatedly heard Usyk was, stabbing to the body,
Mm-hmm.
working the body, working the top. It was just a lot of talk for Usyk.
Right.
Got home, caught it in the seventh, from the seventh to the end. Usyk was still working. From what I saw, and I agree with you on this aspect as well, Tyson Fury, he did have a different game plan going into this one. He did come to fight, and I believe he tried to prepare to win this fight, but I think Usyk just had too much. It was just too much for him.
Yeah,
Um, I think the crazy thing is when you think about it, when you think about Oleksandr Usyk, man, this man beat Tyson Fury twice, and he beat Joshua twice. I mean, that's a feat that really nobody has in his modern day era, which
exactly.
which puts him, for me, that put him way up. You know what I mean? If you want to call him currently pound for pound based on, that criteria, I wouldn't be mad at anybody. I was just talking
No.
to my brother At about that, which
Hmm.
he pretty much agreed. We was having a conversation about that, and that's a huge feat. And then you look at what he did at cruiserweight. I mean, incredible run, incredible run.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
100%. And it's like you said, you can't be mad if somebody was like, "Oh, nah, Usyk's the best pound for pound." I can't be
yeah,
mad at that because
can't be.
literally what you said
Yeah,
it's about fighting and getting those legacy fights. His
yeah,
resume has that. But
yes,
on another thing when I heard a lot of people talking about the Fury game plan when they
right,
mentioned, saying that, the last fight he was fighting on his back foot
right,
and, he needed to apply pressure. And I kept on hearing the question, is he just going to apply pressure and dominate? Or
right,
do we really get to find out if Usyk is really that good of a fighter?
right.
And we saw that. Usyk was
Yeah,
just really that good of a fighter. Like he
yeah.
moved around, when the pressure came, he didn't seem really stressed at all throughout the fight. It was
He never
honestly
seems
like,
stressed.
no, he never really does. But it was
No,
like, it was honestly just a continuation on
yeah,
from the last fight. It started off at round 13 and
yeah.
just went through, and it was just like, yeah, Usyk is really that guy.
I agree. And really, I wish I can give a more in-depth breakdown, but I'll be honest with you, I really don't even want to.
No.
Because again, this fight kind of, it was kind of one of those things for me. It was a good, solid fight, but nothing really stood out to me. I do respect solid fighting. I do respect
Hmm.
well-rounded boxers and all of that. But this particular fight, I don't know, maybe because I was coming off of work or whatever the case may be. I was just trying to finish it so we can talk about it for the most part, right?
Right,
Wasn't
right.
necessarily a fight that I was running to go see. Um, but I'm happy. I'm happy. I did catch the tail end of it, and happy for Usyk, man. So, yeah, that's all I got for this one, man. Anything you have?
Do you look forward to seeing the rematch between Usyk and Dubois?
Absolutely. So the two fights that I want to see that I think makes the most sense currently in their career is, of course, Usyk Dubois. Two has to happen. Controversy in that first fight.
Hmm.
A lot of
Which he
people
did
think
ask for it after the fight. So he was,
he hot right in the ring.
yeah.
Hot
But
right
you
in the
see,
ring.
Usyk was like, yo,
Yeah,
Prince Turkey, just
yeah.
make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So he was with
He
it.
know that's the fight to be made. That's the
Hmm.
fight to be made. Dubois has a fight coming up. He has to
Yeah.
take care of business, of course. But as long as he take care of his business, then I don't see any reason why that fight shouldn't happen. It could be negotiated. They've negotiated before. Those lines of communication are open. That should happen. I also think the other most natural fight that should happen at this point is AJ versus Tyson Fury. Um, I think this would be a great way for Tyson Fury to close out his career, to finish his career. I know AJ keep talking about, oh, I'm not ready to stop fighting. Whatever. It would be a great way for him to close out his too.
Yeah.
But he wants to continue to fight. But for Tyson Fury, I see him winding down. His punch resistance is not what it used to be. It's a lot of things. So I think his career is kind of coming to a close. And I've heard retirement and things like that thrown around from him. So why not go out? This is a major bag.
I think he was playing us. I think he was already winding down.
Yeah. No, for sure.
You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
For sure.
I truly
For sure.
believe in
Yeah.
his mind he was winding down. It was just let's see what we could do to close
Yeah.
out strong. And yeah,
Didn't
that's
he?
where I think he
Didn't
was at.
if I'm not mistaken, didn't he promise his wife, or him and his wife had something to where he was talking about like for the family he was gonna retire, or it was something like that. I can't remember completely, but it was something along those lines. And I think
Yeah, I
that
think his wife actually spoke on it at some
yeah,
point or
yes,
whatever.
yes, yes.
Wasn't that man? I'm sorry. Was it after the second Wilder fight?
I think so. Wasn't she? She was interviewed by somebody, right?
Yeah, she was interviewed by
Yeah.
somebody, and
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think shortly after that is when they mentioned it. And who did he fight after Wilder?
After Wilder, he fought the big dude. I forget his name. You put me on the spot. I'm sorry.
My bad.
I forgot because I'm,
Mhm.
I'm 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 my mind is jumping straight to Francis Ngannou, but that's not who he fought after Wilder.
Matter of
I'm
fact,
looking.
bingo.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was. It was
yeah,
right around that Francis Ngannou fight. Um, is when they had that interview with his wife, and I want to say it was shortly after that.
yeah,
hmm Which is
yeah.
one of the reasons why he did that because the money that was on the table for that fight.
Sure,
hmm
absolutely. Like that's what you do it for. So I'll tell you right now. I got his record pulled up right here. Hold on one second. Come on. We got a lot of information. So where is it at? Okay, professional boxing record. So after Wilder, he fought Dillian White. Remember, he hit Dillian White with that mean uppercut.
Yep.
Bow, got him up
hmm
out of there. And then, I'm sorry, no, Derek Chisora is who he hit with that crazy uppercut. But he fought Dillian White, Derek Chisora, and then Francis Ngannou.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
after that, Usyk twice. So,
Right.
um, nah, man, listen, Tyson ain't got nothing to prove to nobody either.
Nah. Nah. Nah.
He's done it all as a
His
heavyweight.
resume speaks for itself as
Yeah,
well.
his
hmm
resume, I mean, speaks for itself. He's been there, done that. I think him and AJ would be a huge fight, a huge bag. Do it at Wembley Stadium. Make it a
Exactly.
massive event. Make it a
Exactly.
massive
Make it
event.
big for Wembley.
Make it huge, man, and do that thing. And then again on the opposite side, Usyk take on Dubois. Um, Again, there was some controversy there. Maybe an opportunity to right or wrong, or
Mm-hmm.
Dubois will show up and show out like he's been doing. He looks ready. He's in that warrior mind state. Especially with his beautiful win against AJ.
Mm-hmm.
He's on top of the world right now. Um, so those two fights, I think, at the heavyweight and heavyweight division should definitely happen.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That'll
Yeah,
be
man.
it, man. That's all I got for that joint. But you're 100% right. Those two
Yeah.
fights should follow up.
Yep.
That's honestly a great finish for Tyson Fury and AJ, man. Like
Yeah.
you said, do it big for Wembley. And then
I
we'll
agree.
see Usyk next time with Dubois.
Hopefully, man, we'll see. Make them joints
hmm
happen, man. That's all I got,
Right. All right, man. Let's close out that segment.
man. Knock it
uh-huh.
out. Close my
Right.
will. Peace.
Peace.